Shalom. Let me give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh. Hashem, Yahweh Shai, Hashem, Rakakadash. And double honor to the elders, bishops, and apostles of Great Millstone. Peace and salutations to the hopeful elect of the children of Israel. This devil has to go. He has to go, man. And there's been reports that this devil is purposely letting these things loose, man. These bioengineered ticks, genetically modified ticks, call them whatever you want. And we're not ignorant of this devil's devices. We know what's going on. You know, there's a saying, a Freemason motto that they live by: never let a good crisis go to waste. And this crisis is a crisis that they've caused and they've created. You know, beautiful scripture, Psalms. You should be praying, and you should be praying. Okay, it's 64. It's another one I was thinking of. There's another one I was thinking of. It'll come to me. It'll come to me eventually. Hold on. Go to my cheat sheet. Let me go to Psalm 64 first. It's like I said, you should be praying. You better be praying. Prayer for deliverance from secret enemies. You see that? Prayer for deliverance from secret enemies. You know, there's not clear, obvious evidence that this devil is doing exactly what I said and what's been reported. But especially examining the word and the Center for Disease Control. Okay, and to examine that word control, I'm gonna have to make another video on my phone because it's helpful information I have on my phone concerning this devil. But let me see if it'll come up, if it'll give me the other word that I'm looking for. You know damn well this is what this man is doing. At its core, control means having the power. Okay? Authority or ability to direct, whether you wanted to get in, to be in control or out of control. Okay? Manage or restrain something. It is the act of managing a situation or holding something in check. So he can manage it to whatever degree of chaos that he wants it to go. And this man wants it to get out of control. He has a wicked scheme, a wicked agenda behind all this. And besides, it's part of prophecy that we were going to get in these last days. We're going to experience pestilence, major pestilence, man. Okay? General meaning power and restraint, to exercise, influence, dominate, regulate. Okay? So the scripture says this. Let me get back to the scripture. because it's in his hand. Is it hands? It's escape. Hold on. Habakkuk 2 and 5. Yea, also because he transgresses by wine, he is a proud man, neither keepeth at home. He enlarges his desire as hell, and is as death and cannot be satisfied. Okay? Hold on, let me get the scripture that I want though. Hold on, let me find the scripture. Let me find this scripture. Give me a second. I might have to go to my cheap sheet. Come back to you, Psalm 64. Don't know how I got here. Oh, Slaki, this is the spirit. The water y'all Bashim y'all shy. Well, let me, like I said, go in my cheat sheet. It's the same one, but hold on. Let me go to my cheat sheet. No, it's not in here. It's the one that's speaking about it upon his bed. Let me do his bed. And then I'm going to get to this article here real quick. Because it's affecting this area majorly, man. You know, the East Coast, period. It's hitting the East Coast heavy. Just one of those major things. One of those pestilences. Why is this escaping me right now? But you know what? Let me just go to Psalm 64. Is that the Psalm 64? Let me just go to Psalm 64. Okay, to the chief musician, a psalm of David. Hear my voice, O power. In my prayer, preserve my life from fear of the enemy. Hide me from the secret counsel of the wicked, from the insurrection of the workers of iniquity. Okay? The workers of iniquity who whet their tongue like a sword and bend their bows to shoot their arrows, even bitter words. Okay? That they may shoot in secret at the perfect. Suddenly do they shoot at him and fear not. They encourage themselves in a evil matter. They commune of laying snares privately. They say, who shall see them? Okay? I'll come back to this here. So let me hit this. Just read a little bit of this and just some of these videos that I have. And like I said, it's Edomites that's reporting this on this as well. And this should be, I think there's a map. And you know, they're saying a major uprise in emergency visits. Emergency department visit for tick bites up nearly 200%. Okay? And whenever Big Pharma is in control here, you know, just, you know, expect a lot more sicknesses, or, you know, a lot more, you know, people falling ill. And these are the major counties that's being hit right now. This is part of those pestilence of Matthew 24. There's other scriptures as well. I think 2 Ezra 15 goes heavy, and 16 it mentions pestilence. Let me do that. See if I can spell it right. Okay, it's mentioned quite a bit, isn't it? But I wanted Matthew 24. Matthew 24, for nation shall rise against nation and kingdom against kingdom, and there shall be famines and pestilences. Plural. So there's many more to come. As you see. Come on. As you see here. So there's more to come. Pestilences. And earthquakes in diverse places. So that's just one of the many, man. That's just one of the many. So what did I mention? 2 Ezra 15. So there's 16 didn't come up. I will send plagues upon thee, widowhood, poverty, famine, sword, and pestilence, to waste thy house with destruction and death. Man, that shit is about to get heavy. Hey, it's about to get bad, man. It's about to get bad. And again, we've always told you, like we're telling you, that the Most High is using this devil to do exactly what he's doing. He's using this devil to do exactly what he's doing. The work of a devil, period. It's as simple as that. It's as simple as that. You can disagree all you want, but that day is going to come where you're going to be well convinced that you were wrong, for rejecting the wisdom and the knowledge, for rejecting the truth, where there's nothing but proof of this man doing that type of work, man, that type of wickedness. And that's what I'm saying. The next video I'm going to make is going to be pretty much touching that matter, because he's always had a history of these things. He's always had a history of these things, doing these wicked works, man. And if you don't know by now, here, let me do that. And I'm not going to get the one that, excuse me, on the blue letter definition. I'm just going to do the Google search, period, as far as the word pestilence go. And then, excuse me. Give me a second, hold on. Man, the more and more you read on what's going on with these data centers, and the more and more you read on what's going on with, with this man, it's crazy, man. That his intentions, it's and as a matter of fact, that Habakkuk 2, where he transgresses by wine, his philosophies, his beliefs, his beliefs that he's God, and that's what he's building, a world, man, where he's God. Man, it's literally like this man is creating a dystopian society, a dystopian world, man. This is crazy what's going on. So, there it is. It's 24/7. Let me look that up. Hold on. Pestilence is a fatal, contagion, or infectious. It's not at ease that spreads quickly and affects an entire community. It usually refers to catastrophic, widespread epidemics like that. And that's, like I said, this information that I got, man, is why? I mean, it's going to just raise the question, why? And here we're here to tell you that this man is the devil. Why are these things is happening? Why would anyone do that? Why? Because this man's the devil. He's a damn devil, man. He's a damn devil. Hope this don't crash. I want to play these videos first, but like I said, their own people reporting on this.
I have no clue who these people are, what they're doing, but they're on our fucking top field. Who the fuck? What are y'all even doing? Oh, no, not you. Literally, in our top field.
Saying they're dropping off them ticks, boxes of ticks.
Here is a snake found with dozens of those fully gorged ticks all over its body, incapacitating it. And just look at the size of those ticks. They certainly don't look normal. Here's another one. Looks like a dying baby deer laying in a field.
That's
again,
crazy.
Absolutely covered in thousands of ticks.
There it is right there. The tick box. I'm not going to touch it because there's ticks all over that thing. I know there is. Look at them crawling out of it. Millions of them.
Why on earth would anyone ever come across a box that's
To be
been
fair, it
filled
look
with
like ants,
tens
though,
of
but
thousands,
you
maybe
never
hundreds
know.
of thousands of ticks? Are they being bred? Are they being altered? And if so, for what purpose? According to the Mayo Clinic, alpha-gal syndrome is a food allergy. In humans, it causes allergies specifically to red meat and other mammal products, and it's caused by the bite of a Lone Star tick. 2 to 6 hours after that bite, an individual will experience hives and itching, swelling, wheezing, and gastrointestinal discomfort. Those symptoms, though, are pretty short-lived. What lasts much longer, and in some cases forever, is the inability to eat red meat. And the only cure, well, is to stop eating red meat altogether. Research indicates that from 2013 to 2024, there was a 100-fold increase in the number of reported cases of that alpha-gal syndrome in the U.S. alone. Listen to this from Matthew Liao of the World Economic Forum.
People eat too much meat, right? And
As
if
he
they were
said,
to cut,
he just said people eat too much meat. This devil's on he's on a terror, man. Literally, he's on a terror, man. And it's only going to take that divine intervention to stop this devil. And this devil's going to take it as far as he can. Literally, he's going to take it as far as he can, man, until he stops. To stop the people from eating meat so he can sell his mystery shit, that pink meat, the pink goo. This is madness, man. You got to know what we're dealing with. We're dealing with a monster. A goddamn criminal, man. And as a matter, hold on. Don't crash on me. Show me some love here. There it is, that word fugitive. I shouldn't have to explain what a fugitive is. Speaking about this devil, Cain and Abel. And that's the spirit that this man has, that spirit of Cain, who slew his brother Abel for just because he done the right thing. And this devil is going to do literally the same thing to come after the elect of the Lord's people who are, literally are giving up an acceptable sacrifice by doing the work. By serving the Lord, man. And that's the last thing that Cain, this devil Esau wants, man. So when thou tillest the ground, it shall not henceforth yield unto thee her strength. A fugitive and a vagabond shalt thou be in the earth. A fugitive, man. Come on. This devil's something else. Hold on. There you go. A fugitive is a person who is running away or hiding to avoid arrest, legal persecution, or the consequences of a crime. The term can also refer to someone fleeing from danger, war, or persecution. There you go. A vagabond is a person who wanders from place to place without a permanent home or a settled job. That's why he's all over the world, destroying. Like the scripture says, he keepeth not at home. He's everywhere but home, but everywhere just destroying. It can function as a noun for the wanderer themselves, as an adjective describing an unsettled or a nomadic way of life. A vagabond. Anyway, so the videos. So like I said, you better be praying. Close with the scripture here. I think it's 16. It should be 16. For they sleep not, except they have done mischief, and their sleep is taken away unless they cause some to fall. For they eat the bread of wickedness and drink the wine of violence. Hold on, let's do this. Let's go through a few of these here. For they cannot rest until they do evil. They are robbed of sleep till they make someone stumble. They eat the bread of wickedness and drink the wine of violence. For the wicked cannot sleep unless they do evil, and they are deprived of sleep unless they make someone stumble and fall. Sick here. Is it Micah? Woe, judgment is coming to those who devise wickedness and plot evil on their beds. When morning comes, they practice evil because it is in the power of, and this is exactly the scripture that I was looking for earlier. This is it right here. Because it's in the power of their hands. I mean, like I said, we're praying for that divine intervention, and our prayers will be answered. You know, they covet fields and seize them. The helicopter over the field, remember, in houses, and take them away. They oppress and rob a man and his house, a man and his inheritance. This man is on a terror, man. Let me get back to that word pestilence real quick, then I'm out. Might have to get out of here anyway. Actual ticks, man. Ezekiel 38. Oh, man. Ooh, the sword is without, and the pestilence and the famine within. He that is in the field shall die with the sword, and he that is in the city, famine and pestilence shall devour him. It says, do not exist, nor are they responsible for the spread of tick-borne red meat allergies. National Institution of Health. Genetically manipulation of ticks. A paradigm shift in tick-borne diseases research. Here we review the Ankili methods needed for transgenic tick development and the use of CRISPR/Cas9, the most promising gene editing approach. What does this say here? Genetically modified GMO ticks do not exist in the wild. But here we got this here under on a government site. So Hell's Gates, I mean, he's not government, but he's definitely got the government's backing, you know. Hell's Gates Foundation funds research to control cattle ticks through biotechnology. It works by genetically engineering male insects to contain a self-limiting gene when they are released into high infestation areas to mate. Man, this goddamn devil got to go, man. And all he has to do is just follow orders, following the instructions. But the scriptures, what does the scripture say? They hateth instructions. They hateth instructions. Oh, let me get to KJV, so it won't. And then I'll see if it's in any other one. Instructions. They hateth instructions in the KJV. Instruction. Here we go. This seeing thou. Oh, here we go. Psalms 50 and 17. But it says here, look, Proverbs 1 and 8, to know wisdom and instruction, to perceive the words of understanding. Okay, hold on. At Job 33 and 16, like I said, that it's the spirit of Yahweh Shem Yahushai that got this devil doing what he does. And all men fall under this Job 33 and 16. And the rest. Because you got to read all them precepts that goes with that. So here, hold on. It's 50 and 17. What does that say at the top? The Most High, the judge of the righteous and the wicked. That's right. But it says here, Psalms 50 and 16, but unto the wicked the Most High saith, What hast thou to do to declare my statutes, or that thou shouldest take my covenant in thy mouth? Seeing thou hatest instruction, and casteth my words behind thee. And this man is doing it openly now. He's not even, everything's open, man. He's not hiding shit. It's going to get to that point, man. This man he's going to go full steam ahead. And he's already at that point where he doesn't care any goddamn way. You know, but this man is making his move to seize the earth, man. To seize the earth and kill. And kill. Seeing thou hatest instruction. Come on. Discipline, chastening, correction. Discipline, correction, and chastening. And don't think for a minute that he's not watching the prophets. He's watching and he's listening. Man, anyway. Stay diligent, stay firm. Continue in prayer. Keep your eyes single. Okay? Till next time, Lord willing, shalom.